Hey folks, Buck Chancey back with you this morning. We're heading back down the Gopher Hole. It's about 60-degree incline shaft. The lagging on it is pretty crook, so some of the timbers are absolutely bowed, cracking in half in one of the instances. So see if we can get past that scary element, and then thereafter we'll be trying to squeeze past obstructions, timber, tin, and stuff that's in the way. Hopefully it opens up after that. And if we're really lucky, we're going to make it down to the Sutro Tunnel, which basically is a big crosscut running onto the lode here. And then I think it's about a 4-kilometer tunnel right under the mountain. So that'll be interesting. But the mines here today are 1 kilometer deep. So it's a long way down. Give myself about 9 hours. Scary at first, I think, but we'll see where we can get to. All right, let's do it. Alrighty, back down we go. Like I said, I'm feeling a bit apprehensive about this. I don't like the lagging, but hopefully it clears up afterwards. There's definitely a ton of rock sitting on top of it. Alright, made it through, but wowee, certainly not the safest place in the world. Yeah. And here we go, further down the incline. It does get steeper though. Anyway, I'm going to get out of this death trap here first. There's a ton of rock above me. Many tons of rock above me. Okay, down we go. Alrighty. Sorry I had to turn you off there, folks. Just made my way through the first debris plug, which, yeah, it's pretty intense. About 30 meters, I think, down the incline shaft. I had to squeeze in the side there, but there are bad timbers in here. It's not good. I think I unfortunately see, after all of that effort too, that there's a collapse a bit further down, which would be really disappointing. Fingers crossed though, huh? Fuck, I hope no one throws a rock down here. That would be lethal. I see. Yeah, we're starting to lose sections of the back of the mine. It's all come down. Must be a fair bit of weight up there. I reckon she's fully blocked though. I'll get around the side, maybe. I'll be happy if that takes us through. Yeah. Why not? Why not amp up the sketch factor? Come this far, ain't no one going to be coming after me. Alright, let's go through there. Looks kind of stable. I'm not sure where that wraps around though. It might just face. Which is disappointing. There's no getting around that though. Yeah, well and truly plugged. What about in here? Nope. Oh, this pinches down back there. I guess that's gotta be it then. Difficulty level is increasing. Already having to crawl here. Unfortunately, I think that faces. Yep, we're totally faced out, which means I ain't no way further down. Oh, it sucks. I'm so hopeful. Oh, now I've got to climb back through that debris plug and through the collapsing lag with tons of rock above it. Yeah, that's kind of cool. It's small, but it looks a bit like a Leichenberg figure. I gotta get out of here. The roof in here is so unstable. Okay, back to the incline shaft. Absolutely devastated. We go all the way up. You see a glimmer of light there. And then I'll plug down here. Devastating, devastating. Have another peek, see if there's any way to circumvent it. But it doesn't look that way. Sorry, folks. Well, did not expect to find myself digging out a plugged incline shaft. I can feel a bit of a breeze coming through from down there though, so I think it is worthwhile. There's some huge boulders that stuck hard up against a square set. But yeah, that's probably what all the rocks in my back. Probably what all the plug is resting on. All these big boulders. If we can just clear this enough to zoot through. There's another big one down there. I don't know if we're gonna get through there though. It does keep going, but there's a big boulder right in the way here. I don't think that's going anywhere. We may need to find another angle of attack. Living in Rock City down here. That ain't moving. You guys aren't gonna believe this, but I've got the blockage moving a bit. Come take a look. Whoa, whoa, shit. Alright, I'm gonna give this some footwork. The answer 21 is asking themselves quietly in their inside voice, yes, this does make me feel like a caveman. Yes, I also do see the irony in mining my way into a mine. Come on, baby. A major core workout. Starting to get a little bit sketchy. I'm not so concerned with going down there. I am concerned with getting out though. That could be a real problem. Yeah, so the problem is the choke doesn't subside all that much on the other side of this hole that I've dug out. The hole is good. It's quite a squeeze to get into, but it does go. There's about a foot of space though between the choke and the roof down there. So my fear is that if I go down in there, I may not have, I guess, the foothold and the leverage to worm my way back out, because it is a sort of a right angle maneuver that you have to make sitting down in to get there. Anyway, I'm going to throw the probe in. Yep, so that's more choke down there than I have the slightest chance of digging out today. I can feel some airflow, so it does continue down there. But if I climb down in it, I'm just going to be wedged in a little troll hole. Who knows how much further the plug goes. Probably not too much further, because there is breeze. But yeah, I just don't feel good about worming my way in there without any knowledge that it continues. Alright, back up the incline. So disappointing. I really thought that was going to be it. I can feel the breeze coming up from down below me here. But the choke is definitely within 1 foot of the ceiling, all the way down. So yeah, I could probably continue digging it out, but not in the amount of time that I have here today. So I don't know where that leaves me. This was sort of my ace in the hole here today. Back to the drawing board. Chancey out. Oh, experiencing waves of disappointment here. We came, but we did not conquer. Did not conquer at all. This is going to be a bit harder than I expected. My little pit stop and get the rocks out of my shoes first. Okay, shoes sorted. So this was basically their hole level at one point in time. It probably goes down a good, I don't know, 500, 600, 700 meters, maybe even more. And they would have been shooting little hole cuts up and down here. Pretty decent sized rails, you can see. So, of a decent scale. Really not looking forward to going over these plugs again though. It was not fun the first time, and going to be much more precariously positioned coming back. Looks like an old bucket. Or is that a stope up in there? It's certainly all timbered up. Yep. We're at the genuinely not easy section now. We also genuinely unsafe section. I think there's, I don't know exactly what this is. Kind of looks like a hopper. Yeah, that's got to be a hopper there. Very close to the surface though. Anyway, I've got another 2 more plugs to climb through. Full of nasty barbed wire, metal, protruding nails, fractured timbers. Yeah, how's that? Okay, halfway out. There's one final section of Widowmaker territory I'm not excited to climb through again. Let's get a look. Oh, there's a lot of weight on that. A lot of weight. Certainly ramping up the fear factor on this one. believe that calls for beer. Beer. This way. Gotta keep going. Beer. Beer. Oh fuck. No, the ambulance catching fire again. Fuck. Strength of 1,000 suns. Oh, these things are so cursed. Absolutely cursed. I tried to burn my house down before. They definitely burnt that holster down as well. Undo this to be safe. Fuck. I was wondering what it smelled like it was cooking. What the fuck? Oh, glad I got out before that went over the top of us. I would have caved it in. Okay. Time to try something different. Unfortunately, I believe this is more steam related than it is mine related. At peak anyway. The gripping's gone. Wow, huge woodwork. Almost certainly not mine related. Look at the size of those timbers. Off we go again. Well, that's interesting. So this head frame up here, it's actually wood that's been lined with cement, I think. Really strange. Never have seen that before. It's a big one though.